Joshua here, back with another mission in XCOM 2. This time it's Operation Diamond Wagon. We're headed to the sewers to destroy an alien relay in order to counter the dark event Gone to Ground. We do have a sit rep here, Advent Loot. Advent forces have stockpiled extra materials and storage chests near this site. We'd love to get on that, but with the relay, usually there's a timer. We're facing off against a heavy mech, elite purifier, elite trooper, codex, elite specter, elite shield bearer, and muton. This is our first mission with Firefly, our Psi operative. He's got a good amount of abilities, and we've given him some armor-piercing rounds along with an advanced Psi-amp and a prototype plasma rifle. We're also bringing Shooter, Judgment Day, Tiger, Splinter, and Little Gears. We're going to see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and launch the mission and get it done.
Sky Ranger.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Bum, 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 bum. That music is pretty hype. Gotta give him credit. It's timeless.
Dr. Tygan has picked up a signal from a hidden alien communications relay sending data to the Advent network from this area. Anything we can do to disrupt the aliens' logistics increases our chances of stopping their progress. We'll need to secure the area and eliminate any hostiles, then destroy the relay before they finish their transmission. Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Okay, so right off the bat, we don't have a timer right now. I believe this is one of those ones where once we reveal, they plant explosives, and then we have a timer. So we have to worry about that. Let's start with Splinter. Yeah, she's our Phantom. Let's review her abilities here. So she's got the ambush ability blend. She can get back in. We did give her a mimic beacon. She's also a sentinel, so we do want her to reveal pretty early, which eliminates our free scouting, but gives us the ability to take 2 Overwatch shots with her. She has great stuff for Overwatch. She takes 2 reaction shots, ignore half of cover bonuses. If she spends all her actions on moves, she gets an automatic Overwatch. She's cool under pressure, so lots of goodies there. Okay, so we're in the, looks like we're in the middle of the map. The right edge is pretty close here. And we're trying to get over here to destroy this thing. So I think we aim a little bit right and go up this side, because we're a little close to this side, so it's going to be a little bit easier to control our flank if we move in that direction. Okay, we also have our shooter with us, our sniper, so we gotta try to get her some high ground. We have some available here for her if she wants to rocket up here. The problem is then sight lines, right? All right, so let's start by taking this position and scouting through here a little bit. If we can get through here, then we can start heading in the direction of the relay. But there are going to be Advent pods around, so we need to find them and eliminate them.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Okay. She doesn't see anything through here. That doesn't mean there's not someone on the other side of the wall that she's not seeing, because her angle is kind of limited here. She can see this stretch right here. We could move someone here to get a different angle. That doesn't seem terrible. Someone I want up front. Let's see. Jiwoo is a shotgun user, so her, potentially. Firefly, his biggest ability, Null Ward is nice, but his biggest ability is Dominate. We also gave him the Frostbite. So 1 action ends the turn, permanently mind control an enemy. So given what's available, we'd like to get the shield bearer if possible, but there's not like 100% chance with this. So we gotta take a look at what's possible and make our choices. He has a lot of abilities. Plus, he's got the grappling hook. He's got the frostbite, and he's got the armor-piercing plasma with the superior scope and repeater. So he's got a lot of tools. We haven't used him yet. Somebody I do want near the front actually is Judgment Day. She's our skull miner. And I would love to be able to hack some sort of a reward out of somebody. So she doesn't have the best mobility, unfortunately. So I guess we're going to push her here.
Moving out.
Okay, so if we go up top, we actually would want to go up here with her. We'd want to grapple up to this from this side once we've scouted the other side, and then use her either grapple there or something like that, and then move her to have sight lines across this whole area. I think would be the play for our sniper. Let me go ahead and get Lil Gears up front, because she had the ability to get to you here and take a different line of sight through this door. Let's see if she can see anything.
Solid copy.
Okay, she did see somehow, kind of. I don't quite understand how she saw that. There's a Codex and a Muton over there. Yeah, sometimes the game reveals things it shouldn't. Like, there's no way she saw them through this wall. I guess they could patrol this way, or they could patrol this way and come in behind us. Either way, not great. Let me move Shooter now. I want to put her in a position where she can grapple up here on the next turn. I'm not sure what the right... I guess sticking her in the doorway would do it. This leaves her flanked, but I think this is safe. We're concealed. We haven't seen anyone so far. I'm going to put her here.
I'm all over it.
Okay, that leaves me with Tiger. He's our melee. We do need him... He's got a lot of mobility. I gave him a 3-speed PCS. So I don't want to push out here, really, because that might... Well, he is concealed. I mean, he can't take cover. I could get a sight line through here if I push him forward far enough. Maybe I pop him here for now. Let me just see what he sees through there.
Their movements are predictable.
Okay, so that could be trouble. He sees them. They could patrol this way and see him. I'm not sure what their range is. If they kind of saunter this way, they might have line of sight on him. It could be bad news. So that maybe was a mistake, but yeah, especially for Shooter. Well, no, Shooter would be fine. They'd have to make it all the way here to have the line of sight on her. Tiger might take a hit here. We want to move Firefly up as close to the front as possible. He's got low mobility too. All right, let's see what these two groups do. She's overwatching. That's interesting. Okay, they're coming this way. I don't think they spot him. Okay, we got Purifier, Trooper, and Mech. All jumbled up. I do like to see that. Now, there was that group over here, but I think they were, like, on the other side of a wall. All right, so we do have a Frost Bomb. That might be the play here. I don't think she can reach from here. Oh, she can. Do I want to grapple her and move her first? Because I can get up here and then get into cover. It depends on what that Codex group did. Let me take my scout first. Let's push her up. Where do I want to put her? This should be safe for her, theoretically. Unless there's more red squares here if they patrolled this way. So I could... This is about as safe as I think I'm gonna get. Let me pop her up here. Okay, she doesn't see the others. All right. So then I think we do this. I think we grapple Shooter up, get her in position for a subsequent round, and then launch the Frost Bomb.
Deploying grapple.
If she can move once, she can have this position for the next couple of rounds and take shots. She has good visibility if they come this way, right? She's in at least half cover if they patrol into her.
I'm on the move.
She moves there, and then she launches the frost bomb. This group becomes frozen solid. Yeah, I like this.
Grenade! We're busted!
Now, how does that work? How do they see me? I couldn't see them before. Oh, she actually gets her Overwatch? That's crazy. And she hit for 13, one-shot kill.
No
Nice work. Okay. I don't really understand what happened there. Like, she couldn't see them from that position, and then they could see her? Like, how does that make sense? All right, well, what can you do? I mean, okay, that Muton's gonna be hard to deal with. This group, we can do some work. Is this the thing? What is, oh, this is a bonus chest. Okay. So, all right, how are we dealing with the Muton? He's pretty far away. I have an ambush I could put on him. I have the Mimic Beacon for her. I'd like to preserve her stealth if possible. She does have blend, so that's one more turn, but all right, let's see what we can do. Lil Gears. See, okay, we could run and gun to here. That flanks the Muton. The problem with taking that much movement is that what if it pops another pod? You know? Then Mimic Beacon becomes an inevitability. What do you have? You have Talon rounds. So extra crit. That could one-shot the Muton. And this group is frozen. So the question is it worth it to run this far with a run and gun? I mean, I don't even need to worry about his armor because she has slug shot if I want to use it. You know what we could do? We could take a look with him and see, okay, he's not going to be able to mind control or dominate the Muton. He might be able to dominate one of these guys, though. We'd have to take probably the Purifier, even though he sucks. Because if we kill him and he blows up, he damages the other two. I might save this. There's a shield bearer out here that I want. He has other tools as well. Null Ward, Soulstorm. Deal damage to enemies inside a target area and destroy their cover. Teleport. Null Lance. Void Rift. I could maybe... Can I get him forward? Yeah, I can get him up here. And then he could, like, do a lot of damage to them. I think that's worth taking a look at. All right, what else have we got? We've got Judgment Day here. She does not have a Skull Mine available, so she can EMP bomb, she can flamethrow. You know what? This might be an interesting time to use a flamethrower, except that he's immune to it, the mech. Grape Shot does fire damage, which both the Purifier and the mech are immune to. So that doesn't really do much. The EMP bomb only hits the mech. The rocket launcher shreds them all and damages them. This might be a pretty good use for that. And that leaves me with Tiger on maybe cleanup duty. Okay, I think the first thing we have to do is take this and see if this pops another pod. So we're putting you into this full cover.
On it.
And seeing what happens when you run this far. All right, the worst did not happen. We got an 83%. Slug shot takes that, leaves that at 83. 97% crit. So I don't even really need the slug shot. But yeah, maybe I just take a normal shot here. Like, that's a guaranteed crit for 5 damage, so the minimum is 13. So as long as we hit, it's only an 83, but as long as we hit, he dies. Nice. Okay.
That's how it's done.
That's what I like to see. All right. You are going to come up here.
Deploying grapple.
I think we are going to use... We're going to push you forward somewhere good, and then we're going to use your rocket. Because when else are we going to use it? We can shred these guys and do a bunch of damage and let somebody else get the kills. I think it's okay for you to stand here. Then he has to go around you, though. I don't want to use her running gun. This leaves her a little bit behind, but I think it's worth it. All right. Let's go ahead and rocket these fools.
Firing rocket!
That seems pretty solid. Okay, so that leaves me the Tiger, Splinter, Firefly. And they're frozen, so they don't get their turn. What do I want to do with Firefly? Null Lance does 7 to 12, but I'd have to move to line it up on all three of them. It is pretty powerful. They're in a line here. I wonder what I could do from here. Like, they won't get their turn. Phase Walk, Void Rift does 4 to 5. Maybe this is the time to use this. Because it's less damage. Let's look at his other abilities. He could take shots. He's got shots. Did I give him blue screens? No, armor piercing. Well, they don't have any armor. So he's got 8 to 10 with a shot if he wants it. I don't think we want domination here. Soul Storm. 4 to 6. Soul Fire. Guaranteed damage 5 to 7. I think I will move him up. Wait. Ends turn. Yeah, okay. Do all these end turn? Phase Walk is free. Domination ends turn. Ends turn. Null Ward. One action puts shields on everyone. That's not bad. I don't necessarily have to move. Insanity is one action. Soulfire ends turn. So I could... Hold on. Where is everybody? Pretty much everyone is here except for Lil Gears. So I could Soul Ward here to get the shields up and then maybe Void Rift. Alright. Let's do that. That puts shields around 5 of my people. That's 4 points of shielding. And then we'll throw the Void Rift out. They don't get their turn. We still have Tiger.
Enter the rift!
Okay, that guy's frozen, but he's also panicked. That guy's panicked. Mind control resisted. Okay. So Tiger and Splinter are the last ones here? Alright. Let's move Tiger out and just take some shots, I think. The mech is still frozen. I can kill the Purifier first. If he blows up, he may do some damage to the other two. Perfect.
How many of you have I killed?
Okay, so the mech is still up, but let me just double check. It's frozen, right? Yeah. So it loses its next turn and then it unfreezes. Let me start moving her. She's my scout. Let me move her. Where do we want to get? In there? All right, let me move her up a little bit.
That's affirmative.
She can scout next turn. Lil Gear is a little exposed. Okay, so he's now unfrozen, I believe. He's still frozen? I don't really understand how that works. Okay. I mean, you might as well take this kill. I guess I could give it to someone else. You're a major? I mean, all right, just, I guess, well, no, you know what? We should hold on to her for a second and scout first. Let's see if we can reveal. All right, Splinter, where are you gonna go? I guess we can't go through here until he's dead. Do I want to come from this side? I think I do. It's safer to come from this side, so I don't want to move her yet, I guess. Lil Gears could definitely use a promotion. So why don't I give her the kill here? Let's move her up just a bit. This might pop a pod through that through that doorway. But since this is the first move of the round, that's not the end of the world.
Not a problem.
Okay, now you can take this.
Only the best.
Okay, now the data transfer timer has started. That's what I thought would happen. Okay, so we've taken out 2 pods quite nicely. Shooter's gonna have a problem here. She's not gonna have any shots, so we are gonna have to move her. All right, let's put our scout here for a second.
Designated position.
Does she see anything? Okay. And then we'll go peek through here. No, she doesn't see anything. Okay. Well, so we got to go through this doorway. There's definitely a pod around here somewhere. We got to move everybody up anyway. You need to haul it. You know, you might be more useful up here. You could then have the high ground for a snapshot next turn.
Confirmed.
I think you have snapshot. Do you? She does have snapshot. Okay. So let's move everybody else up then. Judgment Day, come up to here.
Solid copy.
Tiger, come across. Maybe take this other position by the door for now.
Let's see what it can do.
And then Firefly, you're just gonna have to... Yeah, we need you to move. I could teleport you. You can go a little bit further than you can normally move. And that takes, what, 1 action? So you could blue move and then, if you have to, phase walk.
On it!
Just put you there for now.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
That's so handy, that ever vigilant.
Hostiles making the rounds.
Okay, Purifier, Shield Bearer, Spectre. 2 Codexes. I don't think that other pod gets involved.
Taking my position.
Now, where's your ever vigilant Overwatch though? Oh, she's not revealed. That's why. Okay. So you have an ambush. Not sure if that's handy here. Purifier. The Spectre's like immune to reaction fire. I don't think ambush is the play here. She does have a shot, interestingly. Okay, now you have the blue screen rounds. All right, well, if you have 100 on the Spectre, just deadeye that fool. 16 to 19 damage. I'll take that all day, every day. Ooh.
It's down.
Dude, that was a crit kill? Dude, Shooter, you are earning your stripes today. Well done. My queen. All right. So I'd love to mind control the shield bearer. I'm not sure that's going to be possible. I'd love to dominate. Yeah, I'd love to dominate the shield bearer. Okay, we do have to worry about those 2 codexes. So if I'm going to move him, I guess it's going to be here behind Tiger. And we'll see what our chances are to take one of them under control.
I'm away!
All right. Domination. 100% on the Purifier. 95 on the Shield Bearer. Well, all right. Let's take the Shield Bearer.
You will break!
Okay. That alerts them to our presence, which is fine. I thought that would happen. We're all behind these walls, so we are kind of protected from them. All right, Tiger here. 1 action bombardment protocol, rocket launcher, mimic beacon. He's got shots. Did I give him an ammo? Tracer rounds. Okay, he's got shots on the Codex. 8 to 10. 12 for the Purifier. So he could take 2 shots. If I overdrive him, he could take 3. Splinter here might... What do you have? Blue screens? Okay, so you can take out one of the codexes. Or I could put you in an ambush to take them out as soon as they move those two as soon as they move next turn. You also have that ever vigilant, you have the Overwatch stuff. But only if you use all your moves. So probably ambush is the play on these two. Because if she hits them, they have a good chance to die. Which means we want to deal with the Purifier and the Codex over there. Now where's the Shield Bearer? Don't I get to control him? No, okay. Lil Gears, Slug Shot, sure, her running gun is done. She doesn't have a great position to move into. There's no cover. I mean, she could take this, and then she has a shot on the Purifier. She might be able to get a kill there. We're all kind of bunched up, which means if the Codexes get to use their ability, we're going to lose all our ammo. They're going to disable everything. What else do I have? Judgment Day? Okay, she's got a running gun. She can skull mine someone. 86%? I don't know that that's the play. What does she have? Not much. Is that the play? Because then I don't think he explodes. Alternative is what? So somebody needs to take out that Codex and this Purifier, and then if we can put damage on those two, that's great, but maybe Splinter takes them out. So yeah. Tracer rounds. I don't have a running gun for you. Alright, Tiger, I want you to mess up this Purifier for sure. Alright, I think we're gonna put Tiger at risk here. Alright, so you're overdriven. You're gonna come and flank the Codex and the Purifier. Pick up this goodie. Okay. So you probably just have to kill the Purifier here. So you can shoot for 8 to 10. Kinetic Strike, Concussive Strike, Bombardment Protocol. No, I think we shoot the Purifier twice here. Takes out the Purifier.
How it's done.
I think Judgment Day goes after this Codex. It's... I might be better off doing it with Lil Gears with the Talon rounds to get the crit damage and like hopefully guarantee the kill. But she doesn't have the range to do it. You have your running gun, so I gotta rely on you. What else do you have? You have an EMP bomb? Oh, that's interesting. Damage and disorient mechanical units. I mean... Okay, that's kind of interesting. So I either have her go take out this Codex, which leaves me with Splinter and Little Gears for the other two. The problem with the EMP bomb here is 10 damage, it clones them. And I don't want that. At least... not on this turn. Also, I'm not sure about the, I'm not sure about her ambush if they clone. Like, these two of them will remain here, but then we still have that one to deal with. What else do you have? I mean, you can you have a chance to take them out with a good ambush. You have a Mimic Beacon, so maybe you throw a Mimic Beacon. Alright, so we kind of need you to one-shot this other Codex. Let's run and gun her.
Hunt them down.
Where do I want to put her? There? That's not bad. The closer I am, the higher my chance to crit. I have to worry about those two as well. Like, I could take this. Alright, here I flank her, and I need the crit bonus, so I think I come here and try to one-shot her. Hopefully, with the crit, it's enough. 89% chance to crit adds 4 damage. So, if I hit and crit, minimum damage, I still get the kill. How did that happen? I guess I didn't get the crit. Okay. So what does that leave you to do? You can come here. I mean, you can take one of them out, maybe. I think we have to bring you here.
On my way.
Yeah, there's 4 of them now. That's only a 79% chance. All right, so you're throwing the Mimic into the middle of all the... Where's the other one? Over there. And that one worries me. Maybe she shoots the shield bearer. We pop that down. And then that leaves us with our blue screen ambush here, which can maybe target all 3 of them. That theoretically targets all 3 of them. Hold on.
Nothing gets past.
All right, let's see what they do. She's gonna stand there and shoot, which I guess I'm okay with. And teleport? I don't like that. Okay, it's still got some health. You got a kill. Well done.
Well, position compromised.
What's this one doing? Shooting the Mimic Beacon, hopefully? No, she threw the disable. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. That's not great. I don't think she can stay here. You got blue screens? All right. So I gotta have you come here and snapshot.
Moving out.
I think we can do this. I think we can get away with this. We just gotta get everybody away, because I think that does damage after it blows up. Take your free reload.
Back in.
And take your snapshot. On the 12er. Can you get this for me? Minimum damage. Okay. Oh, you went way the hell away. Okay. I need you and Tiger to do some work here. The shield bearer, I guess, can do some work too. What can you see? You can do some damage. You have the trace around, so we don't want you doing this. You, unfortunately, are out of ammo and have to move. You can kill one of them with a slash. You can do that. Yeah, let's have you take care of this fool. Nice job. Okay. That gets rid of her.
Not too shabby.
All right, Little Gears has to move, but does have a point blank with, I think she's got a beam shotty, so maybe we make this work?
Heading out.
10 to 12, 55% crit. You could split. Is there someone better suited to kill that 12 health person? What do you have? Energy shield? It's not really useful. Firefly, you have abilities. What do you have? Oh, you could freeze her. And that way she can't teleport.
Heading out.
75% chance to freeze? Alright, that helps. She's frozen. You can just kill this person with a... Oh, you have a soul fire? That's guaranteed, right? You have insanity. Phase walk. No lance. Yeah, let's just soul fire her.
Your flesh is weak.
Okay.
That's right.
Now, this one's frozen, so she can't teleport. We got the crit anyway. Love that.
Kill confirmed.
Okay. Start working on the relay. Air trigger free action.
My ammo's running
Who do
low.
I want to get this kill? We got the spark. We got little gears. Can you point blank that thing? There it is. Okay, very nice. There was one enemy like loitering around somewhere, I guess. But we completed that very quickly. 5 turns, flawless, 11 kills. Very nice. Operation Diamond Wagon. Let's take a look. Yeah, she kicked ass on this one. Like, she only got 2 kills, but very nice work from Shooter. Those 2 kills were clutch. One-shot kills. Very happy with her performance. All right, back to base. And with that, all 3 dark events for the month are completed. And I think we're largely free to scan as we please for the remainder of the month. There might be a guerrilla op or something like that, but I think we can just skip any other missions.
Fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
Yeah, 5 turns. That's a fast, flawless mission. That went really well. Really happy with that one.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts in the field have certainly encouraged the crew.
And our boy Magnus here, Firefly, did quite well. So 3 folks tired. That's okay. 2 promotions available. One for Shooter and one for Judgment Day. You're, I guess, going back into training here. You don't earn any experience. You only level up from training in the side lab. But you were pretty handy there. Picked up 4 more Codex brains, some corpses, and a Lyrium core.
We are stronger by far when working together. Your skill is unquestionable, Commander.
Okie doke. Positive trait acquired, Joan Green, Hunter of Chosen. Love to see that. Okay. So, by the way, this right here, one of the mods, this small, see where it says ready 14, tired 15, wounded 2. One of my mods just puts that little, like, bit of information there. We're very low on soldiers right now, which isn't great, but people should be coming back soonish. We got training, bond training, so that's 4 people back in a day and a half. These 2 aren't going to be that strong. They're just going up to corporal, and then I think I stick them right back into training to sergeant. 10 days for these 2 covert actions, 13 days gravely wounded. Tired, 10, 12, 16 hours. I guess we get Aiden back soon. Tired for 3 days, 30 hours. So like in 3 or 4 days, we have some people back. And then like by the end of the month, we have most people back. Okay, let's do our promotions. So Judgment Day here. She turned out to be a super badass. All right. So we can give her lightning reflexes. Reaction fire shots against you have a significantly decreased chance to hit. Bonus goes down with each additional reaction shot you face. I don't really like that. I thought it was guaranteed to miss the first one. She does take the gauntlet out. Not the... She hasn't been taking out the what's it called? Oh my god, the gremlin. But taking the gremlin does give her a hack bonus, so maybe I want to start looking at this. If you fail a hack, you prevent any negative effects from occurring. That's really nice. Because what does she have now? Heavy armaments, rockets are more accurate, that's it. And then bunker buster. I might want to start powering her into using some more hacking here. I love this fail safe. I don't think lightning reflexes is that good. I think fail safe is incredible. This lets us like gamble for more benefits in the geoscape and other things. So yeah, we're gonna take failsafe here, and she's gonna start taking out a gremlin. Our second promotion was for Shooter. Where is she? Down here. Let's see. What do you get at Major? Soul Harvest. Kill shots increase crit chance by 5 to a maximum of 20. That's not bad, especially against Lost. Like, you kill 4 Lost, and now you get plus 20 crit. It's not bad. On some missions, she's never gonna hit that. Proximity bomber grants a free proximity mine. I don't like that either. And bunker buster. All right, I guess we'll take soul harvest. It's not wonderful, but okay. Let me open squad select here. Let's unequip everybody. Unequip the barracks. Just make sure everything's available. Make upgrades available. Let's go to loadout and make utilities, weapons, armor available for whatever our next mission is, right? Okay. I don't need to set these guys up right now. So like I said, I think that's most of the... the missions for the month. We don't have many people ready for another mission anyway. I know the supply drop's available. I do want to pick that up. I think okay, so we've got sabotage coming back in 8 days, then the supply drop in the new month. I'd love to... I wish this one would finish before the new month so we might be able to slot this order in. I don't know if we're going to have that opportunity. Let's take 2 days to get a couple people back, and then I'm going to look at what covert ops remain before the month is out. We might send a few people out. Oh, I should... Not the shadow chamber, the psi lab. Do we want to put him back in? I might want to... Hold on, let me take a look at the covert ops here. I might want to send Raul out for a covert op real quick. What do we have? All right, so we're not going to do this. Will +4, hacking +4, aim +2, will +3, will +4, dodge +5, will, promotion, health. No, I would want mobility for him. I might send one of my colonels to go get a free promotion, though. They come back wounded, but then we have our first brigadier. I don't know. We'll see about that. But nothing that I want to send Raul on. In fact, not much that I want to send anybody on, but we'll take a look. So Raul goes back into the psi lab. What are we going to train next? Soul merge. Perform a mind merge with an allied soldier. That unit immediately gains a bonus action and a persistent stat boost while the merge exists. If the soldier's killed while mind merge, the unit is killed as well. Yeah, this is really strong. It gives them stat bonuses. I think it's aim, dodge, and maybe 1 mobility. They also get a bonus action immediately, so you kind of trade using this for giving them another action. And it is dangerous, but I haven't had anyone killed since the start of the campaign. Like, we came close last mission, but this is a very powerful ability. Stasis is better for... Like, stasis can work on something like an Andromedon or a Berserker that has too much health. It's actually better for using on your own team. If somebody's in danger of getting, like, just wrecked, you can put them in stasis for a turn. Psi reanimation is kind of meh. Like, the guys that you bring back don't do that much. They can do, like, I guess they can do, like, 3 or 4 damage if they can hit, which they usually can't. Soul merge is the better choice here. So we'll go after that. All right, I think we do pick up the remaining supplies here and get a couple people back before we start doing anything else.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
All right, that's huge. So now we have the Shadow Lance and the Plasma Lance. Facility lead inspired, and we got a free Shadow or Plasma Lance, Energy AMR. You know what? I will take this. We're about to pull the Avatar project back, but we haven't had a actionable lead in our inventory for a while, and it's just a nice safety valve to have in our back pocket.
I'll see that work begins.
Spend a day on that.
Commander, I'll contact you when I have a full report available. We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander.
Okay.
Hello, Commander.
So vector rifles, I don't want to do. We would want to do a breakthrough on... Hold on, let me check something. Where's Valentina? Oh, she's in a covert? Alright, where do I have a shadow? Here, Elsa. So, the Vector rifle is the base rifle, right? This is the Temnotic rifle. And then, hold on, if I go to engineering,
Commander?
I am going to want at least one of these. The Shadow Lance. 55 supplies. Okay. So now we have the Shadow Lance. 5 to 6. 5 crit damage. Clip size 3. Like, does... It says Vector Rifle, you know? The breakthrough. I don't know if it applies to all Vector Rifles.
Commander?
Improve Vector Rifles. Hang on. Let me Google this. XCOM 2 Improved Vector Rifles. Breakthroughs and inspirations. Weapons. Improved beam weapons. Improved vector rifles. Added, it upgrades the Temnotic and the Shadow Lance. All right, you know what? Maybe it applies. I guess we'll find out. So right now, if I go look at Elsa, the base vector rifle is 3 to 4, and the Shadow Lance is 5 to 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. If we can add 1 damage to the whole array, that's probably worth doing. I guess I need to know, so we'll check this out.
Greetings, Commander.
We will do the improved vector rifle breakthrough. We'll see how this works.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Infiltration mission expiring. I knew about that.
So many have suffered for your efforts, even those you would consider innocent. When will it end, Commander?
For you, pretty soon, since I know where your stronghold is.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
All right, so we got the Bond training duo out, which means we can put somebody else in here. Emma, Colonel, and Major? Yeah, all right. I mean, there's never a good time to take 2 people like this out of rotation, but we gotta put them in. Oh, they're gonna be our first level 3. Grants an additional action point to a bond mate. Has 2 charges per mission. Dual strike, a combined standard shot attack by the soldier and their bond mate. This shot is a free action for the bond mate. And advanced teamwork. Yeah. I forgot about level 3. That's pretty powerful. Well, let's pick up the rest of this. Oh yeah, okay. These 2 finish their corporal training. Let's put them right back in to make them sergeants. Not the infirmary. Guerrilla Tactics School. You guys aren't even barely useful until you're sergeants. Interestingly, I wonder what happens if I remove the card for them while they're in training. Maybe they get to finish. Hopefully they get to finish, because I'm taking that card out. All right, there's the supply drop completed. All right, so If we take a look at what's going on with our armory now, we have 19 ready, 11 tired. So I could ostensibly send out one more covert op before the end of the month. I don't want to do this because there's an ambush chance. This could get us AP rounds. It could get us... It's more likely to get us vests because we don't have any. I don't know about that. I don't need a scanning sight. Superior weapon upgrade isn't bad, but there's no control over what it is. Same with the PCS. The stat bonuses on the remaining stuff isn't great either. Combat intelligence isn't bad. You can get a few stat points on somebody. Randy Butternubs, hello, welcome to the channel. Says, I've never finished a game of XCOM 2 because I always get a game-ending bug of some sort. How's your experience with these mods? I've had one crash so far. It wasn't a crash, it was a freeze. I had it freeze once and I had to restart that mission, but if you turn on autosave every turn, you can usually go back pretty recently. I know what you're talking about though. In previous playthroughs, I've dealt with the bugginess myself. I've had crashes and freezes and stuff. I've never had anything that prevented me from finishing the game though. I usually just had to reload. Alien corpses I don't need. I could go for exhaustive training here. Reinforce the durability of our heavy armor without increasing weight, providing an increase of +1 HP. Meh. So really, I could send 2 soldiers, get one of them a promotion, and one of them in like extreme risk of wounding. Do I have someone who I really want a promotion on, who I can give up right now? Like who do I have available? So we have a sniper available. We have a... What are these guys called? Infantry? Yeah. We have a sniper and an infantry available. They're a pair, but one of them's gonna get wounded if we send them out. Who else do we have? We got our Marauder. She's kind of amazing. I wouldn't mind sending her to get promoted to Colonel, but I should really go Colonel to Brigadier because that's the biggest gap and takes the most experience. So probably send Heidi, the sniper. I don't know if I send her with Elsa. I mean, that would cement their bond, but then one of them probably gets wounded and is out for a while. So I might as well use them on a mission and have them tired instead. Yeah, of the people who could go, probably I send Heidi here. What's she at? Where's her... Where can I say this? Yeah, 102 out of 117. So 99, 96, 97. Seems like something like 96 is the baseline. Maybe 95. She's at 102. So yeah, she'll get 15 free points if I send her out for this. I mean, she'll be gone for a while. I don't think I sent her with Elsa. I sent her with some trash person who's not worth anything to me. Well, I shouldn't talk about my valuable soldiers that way, but I send her to someone lower ranked who's not going on missions. Yeah, let's send her out to go get a promotion. All right, Heidi. Let's put you in an Advent disguise. Can I give you something other than this? Infiltration hours, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, I can't unequip that. All right, so you're gonna go with Mega's ready. Probably not taking her on anything. Who's got the lowest will? Skids, but you're a captain. 43, 35. I mean, I might want to level him up. All right, you can go with Mega. That's our last Advent disguise until some people come back. All right. So you guys are gonna be out for 7 days. Major chance of a wound. Not guaranteed. Not extreme anymore, but okay, whatever. I want that promotion to Brigadier for her.
Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Okay, so now we got to scan until the end of the month. There's a lot of stuff coming. What are we gonna scan for? We got supplies there. I don't need those. Resistance contacts is really good. Yeah, we're gonna go after the resistance contacts. Man, everything's still at like 12 days. It's still taking forever to scan for anything.
Avenger plotting new course.
All right, let's start. We got the dragon rounds. Okay. Bonus damage to all targets and can set some targets alight. I do need to go out and put something else in the queue here. Choose project. All right, we've been putting off some of these important projects. Bolt caster, I don't think. Hunter's axe is really good. Shadowkeeper isn't bad. I don't need an exosuit. We've got gauntlets. Another spider suit? I don't think so. Probably battlefield medicine. I believe this pumps our heal up from 4 to either 6 or 8. We could add suppression. This is interesting. I don't think we need rockets. I need more. I kind of want more ammo. I'd love more ammo opportunities. The grenades are okay, but the ammo's better. Most of my people are shooters, not launchers. And we have a few of these grenades already. Like having another set of Talon rounds or another set of Tracer rounds just to have the option would be fantastic. I think we go battlefield medicine.
Interesting choice.
For now?
I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Okay, new assault mission. What is this for? 68 intel? No. Let it go.
Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project, we should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
Okay, so this is coming back in 3 days. But the problem is this countdown never gets higher. Which means I kinda gotta go after one of these. I gotta do a mission now. Do you have an alien ruler? Yeah. Okay. Not sure now's the time to go after an alien ruler. Western Europe, maybe? That has 2 pips. And there's 1 pip up there. I don't know if it's time to go after the alien ruler. We don't have our strongest people available right now. They're tired or wounded. So I think we'll do Operation Frostslayer here. Sabotage the alien facility. Elite Spectre, Shield Bearer, Trooper, Sectopod. Yikes. Lancer and Priest. Okay. Well, I guess that's what we needed that actionable lead for. Like, we'll take 2 pips off and then another 2 with the covert action, and then we'll be safe for a while. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do this on the next stream. The Mind Butcher could show up, I guess. He showed up 3 missions ago, but this is like maybe 1 mission or 2 after we were in his area. I think the other ones were with the assassin. I'm not sure if he'll show up. That's the other side of going after the alien ruler facility, is that the Chosen can't show up if the alien ruler is present. Okay. I think I have my plan here. I thought I could get through the rest of the month, but we're gonna have to do this. So Operation Frostslayer here, sabotage the alien facility. That's our next move, next stream. That's gonna be it for this time, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, Randy Butternubs, and anyone else who's watching now or watching the VOD in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We can do, I guess I can do those promotions at the start of the next stream or whatever. But yeah, we'll be back with more XCOM 2 tomorrow. Until then, take care, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.